Hello, hello, hello. You're tuning to the episode of The Wunderkind Show. Today's first topic, Ravens look to extend Derrick Henry. Look. Guys, I want to make sure that I say this, right? If y'all don't know where I stand on Derrick Henry, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Want him to be re-signed and quick, fast, and in a hurry. This guy allowed Lamar freedom to operate. It's too big of a business decision and football decision to overlook his importance. Now, some Raven fans are like, well, I thought we signed him for 2 years. Why do we have to extend him or anything else like that? Let me read this off to you so you understand. His cap hit is set to be $12.8 million. You understand where I'm coming from? If they extend him for another, let's say, put another year behind it, put some void years, they could lower that cap hit to almost nothingness, which gives the team flexibility. And we need flexibility moving forward because right now, we need to make some big signings either for a pass rusher, like a dominant pass rusher, a solid or a solidified offensive lineman. In the case or in the moment, if Ronnie Stanley gets out of Baltimore, all these things are happening. And we need a replacement for Falele. Listen, let me tell you something right now. Lamar Jackson is the engine that makes everything go. But make no mistake about it. This man, he's the dual turbos. That's what he is. He gives this offense a whole other level of boost. A whole other level of roar. If the Ravens, and once again, this is all about, because we have him locked up, this is about making cap room. Would anybody watching this video disagree that we need to lock him up for at least the next 2 years? The way Derrick Henry ran last year, you're telling me right now you wouldn't want him in Baltimore for the minimum of at least 2 more years? At the minimum? Please tell me if he looked like a 31-year-old running back. Derrick Henry might be one of those freaks that can play until he's 35. The Ravens have to lessen that cap hit, though. The same thing they got to do with Lamar. This is why I said if you have not already watched the live, go and watch the live. But I had said during the live, because we had a lot of good time in there, and I really was talking in that. I had said in the live that Lamar is up for an extension. Why? Because his cap hit coming up is going to be, I believe, $74 or $75 million. I don't want to lie. I want to tell you the exact amount. Hold on. Lamar Jackson's cap hit. It's massive. It is massive. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to Sports Track. So the cap hit for 2025 is $43 million. And the cash for 2025 is $43.5 million. It's not telling me the cap hit. Forgot where I had seen it at. Yeah, I'm right. 2026, Lamar Jackson's cap hit is $74,650,000. So they want to extend it to lower that. You understand? And the only way I think I believe, in my own opinion, if Lamar signs it, is if the Ravens retain Henry and keep adding to the team. Because let me be real with you right now. Lamar could just say, you know what? I'm going to play out my contract. And if we don't win, I'll go somewhere else that could build around me. Now, look, I'm making sure I say this. I've never talked to Lamar Jackson about any of this. I'm saying from my own opinion. Because Lamar's not getting any younger. People forget Lamar's been in the league now 8 years. Lamar's approaching a decade of being in the NFL. How many? I believe this was his 7th year. If I'm not off. Let me check real quick. I don't want to lie. I think it's 7 seasons. 7 seasons. This upcoming season is going to be his 8th. So you see what I'm trying to say? He's approaching a decade of being in the league. Right as he approaches a decade, his contract is up. Like up. He signed a 5-year contract. You understand? And I'm reading it right now. Look, 2023, 2024, 2025 right now. Then you have 2026. And look at this. And then you have, that's it. That's all you got. That is all you got left. There's no more. And this is what I'm trying to get through to people's heads. Why we have to make use of Derrick. Derrick Henry is not a spring chicken. He's going into the twilight of his career. We are literally maximizing how much longer he could play because he's a literal freak. He could probably sustain that level of play for at least another 2 more years. So this upcoming year and the year after, then we all know that running backs, no matter how talented, no matter how good, they hit a wall. They have a very steep drop-off. I don't want to see his drop-off. I know that I have a feeling if Derrick Henry gets his title, he's good. He'll run into the sunset. I don't want him leaving for another team. If you watched that, I'll be covering it too. The interview we had with Michael Parsons, Michael Parsons tried to get him to say, "Are you going to ring chase if you don't win on Baltimore?" And he was like, "Nah, I don't believe in ring chasing." But Micah put that idea already in his head. If the Ravens don't win, there's a strong chance they can lose both those guys. Then what? What happens then? He has to get dealt with so we can free up some cap room. Lamar's going to have to sign an extension so we can free up some cap room. Once we do that, we have flexibility in the cap, bring in some big names, maybe a Micah Parsons or what's his name from the Browns, Myles Garrett, or what's his name from the Raiders. And then truly build the O-line. Everything else will fall into place once we do that. But those are necessities. Those are needs. Those aren't wants. Those are not wants. And I'm being real. If you're any part of the Raven fans, or the Raven flock, that do not want to extend Derrick Henry, please understand I don't hold my hand back for foolishness. He has to be here and get extended. For us to have the financial freedom, financial flexibility, to show Lamar, like, look, we're trying to truly build and add and get you a Super Bowl. It has to get done. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. But what do you guys think? Do you want them extended? Do you think he should get extended? And extended, what do you think the contract will look like moving forward? Let me know what you think down in the comment section, please, all right? But as always, that's an episode of The Wunderkind Show. Thank you for watching. I know we get down, we have fun, and we laugh. But everything we talk about, we're doing what? Facts and truth. Please do remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. You know I love the comments. And even if you haven't done so already, check out the Wonder Kid Show's Patreon. Yes, 3 tiers of content goodness whenever you're consumption. Give it a look, give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if you would like to donate to this channel, help out with equipment and such stuff like that, bottom of the screen, QR code. QR code's to a Cash App. Cash App located in the description of every video that we do. Name of it is Money Sign, The Wonder Kid Show. Super easy. But once again, it's The Wonder Kid Show. This is your Dungeon signing off. And as always, you know my slogan. Peace. And I am out of here. Huh? Yep.
Finish him, Daddy.